Hi everybody. So attracting in the partner of your dreams comes down to a very specific formula. When I first started dating, I felt like I did a lot of trial and error in this area, and I want to save you all that grief having to figure it out because I finally figured it out and really boiled it down to a step-by-step process for all of you. And this is going to help you magnetize in a masculine man, a provider man, the man of your dreams, so much faster than just doing the dating apps and kind of without intention dating men to find the right person. So step number one is realizing you do not attract in what you want, you attract in what you are. So when I was in my younger 20s, I really didn't love myself. And I was seeking for a man to provide me with an identity and also with worthiness because I didn't feel worthy. And so I was vibrating at a very low frequency, but I desired a man at a high frequency, a masculine man who loved me and desired me and prioritized me and obviously provided for me and all those things. And clearly those are two different levels. And so it's no wonder I kept getting men down here who kind of liked me, who were dating several women at once, who didn't prioritize me, who didn't make me feel loved, because that's how I felt about myself. So you have to realize no matter how bad you want a certain level of man, you're not going to attract in a high vibrational man when you're in a low vibration. And that means step one is working on yourself. You have to become a vibrational match to a man up here. And that means feeling loved, feeling prioritized, feeling desired right now as a single woman. And I know that feels probably a bit daunting if you're watching this, but once you really know how to harness those emotions within yourself, whether it be from your career or from your friends or from your family, all these different avenues that are going to make you feel loved, then you naturally attract in an incredible boyfriend. It's like you already feel loved, so of course you attract in a man who loves you. You already respect yourself, so of course you attract in a man at that level. And then step two is you stop accepting low tier treatment. That's the thing. Once you're vibrating at a higher level, you love yourself, you know what you're worthy of. Men who are down here who are hot and cold and want you to compete for their time and don't know how to text you first and initiate dinner plans, you no longer are even interested or attracted to a man down there. If a guy came into my life now like that, it wouldn't be oh, I can't text him back. Oh, I need to cut him off. It wouldn't be this arm wrestling to do it. It would literally be ew, that doesn't meet the standard I have for men anymore. It's really a natural process of no longer are you vibrating at the level of a man who doesn't know how to treat a woman well. And so step two is having very strong boundaries, because boundaries are a byproduct of respecting yourself. When you respect yourself, you don't compete for a guy. You don't try to convince him that you're worthy. That's somebody who doesn't respect themselves and needs the validation of a guy choosing her. Once you choose yourself, you know you're worthy, you hold strong boundaries. And that naturally filters out men down here that really have no intention of being a good boyfriend to you. They just want to drain your energy as a woman. And then usually it's cutting you off without any kind of warning. So actionable steps for loving yourself, holding strong boundaries is one, not accepting dates more than 24 hours in advance. He needs to schedule it. He's not just hanging out with you when he's bored. Two, not accepting hot and cold behavior. Inconsistency is a hard no for you now. It's not, oh, I need to prove myself to that man. It's ew, that is repulsive. Three, finding a way to feel loved, prioritized, and desired right now. Not waiting for a man to give you those feelings and realizing you can cultivate those in your life right now. And then the next step in the formula is using your nervous system as a compass. So you'll notice a lot of times a man who's inconsistent, it makes you a little shaky or certainly very anxious. That's your nervous system telling you something is not right. This guy is dysregulating me. Whereas a great boyfriend, one who provides you with reassurance, is consistent, His word actually means something. He doesn't just say a bunch of lovely things and then not follow it up with action. He's consistently showing you, not just telling you, how important you are to him. A man like that regulates your nervous system. I always say true love is not that spark, because a lot of times we misidentify that spark with chemistry. And a lot of times it's actually like you identifying in that person something you missed out on in your childhood. It's not a great sign that, oh, you and this guy are super compatible. Whereas the guy for you, I always say, he feels like home. He will bring you a sense of just a deep peace that you wouldn't have otherwise. And this is this byproduct of him regulating your nervous system. And this is a man you can have longevity with. No matter what his face card is, his job, whatever, a guy who's just regulating you, he's not going to be a good partner for you long term. And it's so much better to just cut it off before you even develop emotions for this man who's not right for you. But a man who's truly for you, who's aligned with you, he will feel like a warm hug. It will feel like coming home. That like overwhelmingly lovely feeling. And that's how you know. You can use your nervous system as a compass after you go on a first date with a guy. Is he aligned with me? Is he not? Is he giving me all the things I'm seeking in a healthy relationship? Or is he bringing me back to a dysregulated place that is a lot of times reflective of inner wounds that were developed in childhood? So this looks like taking the time to meditate or do some breath work to really get in a very centered, calm state. And then think about that man and really take into account how your body is reacting. Because I'm telling you, once you use your body, your nervous system as a tool to figure out if something is aligned with you or not, oh my God, it makes it so easy to know the path forward. And then the next step is to ruthlessly cut out everything not aligned with you. I see this happen to like people who are a little bit newer to spirituality. They will continue to like accumulate a bunch of stuff on their plate that could turn into something, could not. But the problem with that is then you're energetically giving your energy to several different men. When really, if you know a guy is not right for you, you need to just cut it off and move on. Instead of allowing him to linger in your energy field, clear it out, make energy for a guy who is aligned with you. And of course, you guys know, like I'm very pro women having rosters because then you can see which guy develops into something that is right for you. But I'm saying in the sense that if a guy's inconsistent, not lingering around and waiting for him to be consistent, waiting for him to heal and treat you well, no, like calling a spade, he's not the right guy for you long term, cutting it off, saving yourself the heartache from getting emotionally attached to the wrong man. That's what I'm talking about. You have to ruthlessly cut out people who are not aligned with your new vibration. Because if you're vibrating up here, you're keeping a guy around who's here, it's not like you're going to bring him up, he's going to bring you down. So you need to be surrounding yourself with people who are on the same vibration as you. The last step is to trust in divine timing, which is obviously easier said than done. I get it. But I'll speak for myself. There have been men in my life who I was like head over heels, like he's the right guy for me. I feel it, it feels divine. But it kept clashing and not working out for some reason. And at the time I was like, why is this not working? We need to try a different angle. We need to do this. Like it'll fit. But the truth is, if something's truly meant for you, it almost like falls in your lap. You don't have to do any kind of forcing, especially as in the feminine. You are surrendering to the flow of life. And now I look back, now that I have an incredible boyfriend who loves me and inspires me and all the things that I've ever desired in a man, I look back and it makes sense to me now why those relationships weren't working out with other people. It's not because they're good or bad. It's that we weren't the right match long term. Maybe they were bringing out parts in me that weren't beneficial to my higher calling. Or maybe they were kind of bringing me down with like their negativity or with their like suspicious behavior. Whatever it is, it's very difficult to see at the time. And that's why having this state of divine surrender to the greater path of life, knowing that in your limited consciousness, you can only see like one of a million paths your life could take, and knowing your higher self, the universe, God, whatever resonates with you, can see so much further, can see a million of the million options for your life, knows the right path for you, and is actually steering you on it. And a lot of times that resistance you feel of like, why isn't it working out with that guy that you really like? It's actually the universe realigning you like, oh, if you let go of this guy who's not right for you, I will steer you towards someone much better. So once you can be in that state of surrender, not only does it feel so encouraging because you don't really have to do much. Like you just have to show up, love yourself, hold strong boundaries, and the universe kind of does the rest, takes care of the how you're going to meet that partner. It also puts you in a very relaxed state. Like no longer are you forcing things. You get to literally just vibe. It's such a better, more fun place to exist in. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel.